Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy JaeRocTheTracka. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
JaeRock, you so crazy.
Man,
What's poppin',
man,
man?
what's good, bro? What's
Man,
good?
we finally here, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to say I appreciate you, your viewership, the advice. Hey G, I'm watching you doing your thing, but you need to get another mic.
Yeah,
You need to
yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna do that. I appreciate that. You know.
Yeah,
How you feeling, man? You here, man? We here, bro.
I'm feeling good, bro. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I told you I wasn't gonna do no interview unless it was yours first. You feel me? So I've been waiting on this. I really ready to pop my shit. I've been humble for a long time. So yeah, I'm feeling real good, real good. Bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Before we get into your interesting story, how has 2026 been going for you? We still in February, about to be March, but you know, by the time this come out, it'll be March.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But how's 2026 been going for you?
Man, so far it's been off to a good start for real. I hit the ground running. I dropped a couple of little projects at the end of 2025. So 2026 started out with me. I'm already I'm probably about to drop my second project already of the year. Just me, you feel me? So far 2026 been real good. I done did a lot of collaborating. Finna do some more collaborating. It's up. Like I'm back to rapping, not just producing. You feel me? So yeah, it's off to a good start.
Straight up. I was telling you this before we started rolling. Shout out to Mouse on the Track.
Yeah.
Mouse on the Track, probably one of the best producers ever, in my opinion, when it comes to the South. And he like, gee, I'm gonna tell you something. If you're a producer, you done got behind that mic. You probably ain't put it out.
Nah, facts.
And the reason why I'm saying is because you're a rapper as well.
Yeah.
So was it the rap first or you start producing first?
First, I'm gonna say probably producing for sure. Cause I started making beats at like 8 for sure. I started making beats at like 8, but I've been doing music. I've been a musician my whole life. Like I started playing the drums. My mama say 1. I be telling people 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember back to 1, but I remember 3 for sure. My mama said I started like beating on stuff at 1. But so I feel like the producer side of me was already there first before I started rapping. The rap just came along because my uncles and stuff did it, so I did it in my free time. But I ain't really rap for real until I started selling beats.
Yeah.
When I started selling beats, I'm like 8, going on 9.
You was selling beats at 8?
Selling beats at 8, bro. I'm selling beats at my uncle used to go to the studio every night. So I'd be at my grandma's house. My uncle going to the studio. I'm like, bro, where you going? You feel me? Because that's who I'm clinging to every night. He not really, you feel me, telling me where he going, but I know he doing something. So he'll come home every night, he have beats. So I'm like, okay, he got beats. And then he go to this place, and then he come back, and then he got a song. I'm just figuring it out. So long story short, I started making beats. Like he had a little keyboard at my grandma's house, so I make beats and like play it on the boombox. But when I play it on the boombox, after that, I play what I just made to another boombox and make a whole song. Like I just keep doing it back and forth to record a whole song on the tape. So my uncle started figuring out I was recording over his tapes. He was like, man, you making beats? You rapping? I'm like, man, I'm just trying to do something. So I'm gonna say I was 9, about 3 years later, I ended up getting my first studio set up. My pops bought my first studio set up. Shout out to my pops.
Oh, so your parents always believed in you.
So yeah, like my mom and them always knew I was musically inclined. You feel me? I was getting calls from young, like I used to dance and shit. So they used to call me for dancing. They used to call me for acting. It's just all type of stuff.
Cause you like a performance arts type person?
Yeah, for real. Like I wanted to go to school for that shit for real. Like a lot of that. So my mom and them always knew I was gonna do something. But my pops is like, he was like, man, I know this something you do. Like I already know you drum. I already know you play the keys. So it's like, nah, you asking about this studio. I know you ain't asking for no reason, because that means you gonna do something with it. Every time you ask for something, you gonna do something with it. So he got me in the studio. After he got me in the studio, I wanted to sell beats to older cats. So I'm trying to sell beats to older cats because nobody my age.
And how much we talking? These beats going for, bro?
When I was 12, I started selling beats at what, 20, 25? Like that's where I started.
$25?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
that's why I started. I'm 20, 25. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll try to sell them, but they weren't really taking me serious. Like, little dude, you ain't got no beats. So I'm like, yeah, I got beats for real. Like, they ain't really listening to me for real. So when I started rapping over my beats. And when I started rapping over my beats, I was just telling people that it was somebody out of town rapping over my beats. I'm like, hey man, y'all need to come get these beats. They hot, you feel me? Like niggas out of town, they coming to fuck with me. Y'all need to come get y'all some beats. So everybody really thinking like niggas out of town coming to buy beats. So after that, niggas started fucking with me. Niggas started coming to buy beats. After that, my cousin, that's crazy because that's how they started calling me Jaerock. So my cousin, he was walking in school and he like, man, y'all think them some niggas from out of town whole time. That's Jaerock on the songs. So they like, who is Jaerock? He talking about, man, you know Jaerock, my cousin, Jaerock. So I'm walking down the hall, he like, that's Jaerock right there. So ever since then, everybody kind of knew like, that's what I do. So from then it went from me not just making beats to rapping now too, for sure.
What's up, man? So you from Coushatta?
Yeah.
I want to make sure we get that.
Yeah.
So all this was going on in Coushatta.
Yeah.
And another thing too, man, as far as Coushatta, Natchitoches. I'm from Natchitoches, everybody know.
Yeah.
We but 20 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Ain't too far.
From my house, bro, 15 minutes. Like from my mama crib, 15 minutes. No lie.
Yeah.
Like. And then the thing about Natchitoches, the first place I ever lived in my life, like as a baby, my mama stayed in the projects in Natchitoches. So I lived in the projects in Natchitoches as an infant, and then we moved to Evelyn. After we moved to Evelyn, we stayed there for a little bit. I ended up going to school in Pelican. Like I went to kindergarten in Pelican. No, preschool. I went to preschool in Pelican. Today's school, and then after that, my mama ended up marrying my step-pops, and that's how I ended up being in Coushatta.
Man, but your name rang bells in the city, cause I'm gonna say the record that caught my eye with you was What You Doing. You did What You Doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well on What You Doing?
With Bam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you know, Monster and Hollywood. And that record, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's more before that, but that's the one that caught me. Jaerock, you so crazy. That tag.
Yeah.
That tag. But before we get off into that, I'm just mentioning these things. Tell me, how did Coushatta shape you? What was Coushatta like for you?
For me, man, everything. I got my start in Coushatta. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna say this. When I first started learning about music and how this stuff operate, it was in Coushatta. Like my pops used to rap. I didn't even know that till I got older. But my uncle used to rap. I just said that. So it's like I used to go on my grandma's crib, and my pops, I mean not my pops, my uncle, he only 10 years older than me. So my uncle, he'd have like stuff wrote, you know, the little coffee table?
Yeah.
That the old people had. He had stuff wrote on this little coffee table. So like in a circle, it had Jay-Z, you feel me? And then it was like a spider web away from it. So it's Jay-Z in the middle, then it's Nas, then it's Eminem, 50 Cent. It's just naming more and more rappers. And it's all on the table though. Tupac, Biggie, they all in their own little lane. So I'm just reading this every day, not even knowing what it is, you feel me? But I'm reading this every day. And I go out to school and stuff. Nobody else don't really know what this is, you feel me? But at the same time, me being in Coushatta, Coushatta had a love for music, you know what I'm saying? So the band was always a big thing. Before Coushatta became Red River Bulldogs, it was the Choctaws. The Choctaw band was one of the baddest bands in the land, you feel me? I always wanted to be a Choctaw. So that was another thing that pushed me to want to be the best in music. But overall, Coushatta molded me because at the end of the day, a lot of my music ability came from there. I was drum major in the band for years, drum captain in the band for years in Coushatta. Most of my shows was in Coushatta. That's from proms to me DJing, homecoming, dances, all that. So yeah, Coushatta molded me to be the person and the artist and the producer that I am today, for sure.
Shout out to Coushatta, man.
Yeah.
As far as producer, I'm not gonna say rapper just yet, because there's other rappers that came from your city as well. But are you like the only one as far as like the producer, not the rapper?
Producer wise, I'm gonna say active, yes. Producer wise, no. Me and one of my good friends, his name Lee Jr., aka Mr. Builder Beat. Everybody from Coushatta that know him gonna know who I'm talking about. But Lee Jr. is one of the coldest keyboardists. Matter of fact, he is Sibley, so a lot of y'all people from Natchez know who I'm talking about. Lee Jr. though, y'all, everybody know him. Bro was one of the coldest keyboardists around Louisiana. This top region of Louisiana for sure. Like, bro make beats, but he one of them, like, he just got a love for music. He don't really too much care about it. But he'll do it with me. Like, if I call him right now, we'll make some music together for sure. But yeah, him. Another producer would be his name Martez. He make beats too, but it's like the same thing. Like, it's like a hobby for him. You know what I'm saying? They my peers for sure, and they like the fact that I pushed it to the level that I pushed it to. But yeah, them was the ones I was looking up to when I was coming up. Them two for sure. Like, they was the ones around the city making beats. Chris Washington too. Chris Washington, I don't know where he at now, but he was one of the ones doing the Good Time Road festivals up here. Like, he broke and play. Like, he can play for sure too. Yeah, but he still doing stuff. I think he's still touring and doing shows. But as far as like actively producing for artists, I'm the only one.
Wow. How does it feel right now though? You named all those guys coming from Coushatta, they doing their own thing, but you being an active producer that's, you know, connected to all these artists, still doing your thing. How that make you feel?
I mean, I feel good for real, because growing up, that's what I wanted. That's one of the main goals that I had. I was like, bro, one day I'm gonna be like them. If not like them, I'm gonna surpass them. If not surpass them, I'm gonna be working with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's always been one of my goals. So to see that it's this now, you know, that's a good feeling. I know I still ain't where I want to be, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it for sure.
Have anybody ever told you look like Q Red with glasses?
I done got Q Red. My pops, crazy shit. My pops look like Q Red, bro. If I showed y'all a picture of my pops look like Q Red. But Q Red, I done got Q Red. I done got Chance the Rapper. I done got Wiz Khalifa. People be thinking I'm some kid from Kid and Play. People be thinking I'm some everybody.
I don't know. You Q Red for sure.
Q Red, I done got that a couple times.
For sure. Shout out to Q Red. Man, Q Red been ducking me too, man. Me and Q Red be talking to each other. He been supposed to be on here. Hopefully I get him one of these days. Yeah, he been ducking me.
That'll be a good one for sure.
For sure.
Q Red, yeah.